the culture of Dapper is like, it's like a pretty close family, I want to say. Like everyone's like good friends, and we all have like similarities as far as like, you know, just similar stylings in cars. Like we want to keep everything classic and clean, but we also have some aggressive wide body stuff we're trying to do, but everything's like focused on fitment. And yeah, I mean, as far as like international crew and stuff, it's all around the same, but different style.
W ubiegłym roku powiedziałem, że będziemy robić imprezę na 100 samochodów i będzie to mniejsza impreza zamknięta, na której będzie po prostu lepiej organizacyjnie wszystko dopięte. Przez to, że w ostatnich miesiącach wpłynęło bardzo dużo zgłoszeń z zagranicy, przez to miałem problem z tym, żeby zamknąć tą liczbę do tej liczby. Mieliśmy mieć 200, tak sobie 250, finalnie było 400 aut na imprezie.
I think if you have everything in stance, like the car is low and you have the big camber and you have the nice wheels, so the car actually is finished. So the step number 2 is make it some revolution with the car and just go to the race style.
Virginia and like Washington DC, it's pretty nice, but you get to like New Jersey and New York, it's like a nightmare. There's like potholes everywhere, and I mean static cars, I just don't know how to do it. Like Sean Quill's fender to lip, and I've been in the car with him like what 3 of the times he's blown his oil pan. It's crazy, man. Like you would think America has like amazing roads, but I don't know, it's pretty bad sometimes, so. I started Dapper maybe 2 years ago, and yeah, I mean originally it was just supposed to be like a small crew of friends, like maybe had like 10, 20 people, and we were just looking for like really clean fitted cars. Like, I mean the meaning of Dapper is like well fitted, so we wanted to use that same, I guess, idea towards like fitment of cars and just like the overall quality of it. And yeah, it's just crazy, like it really took off. Like honestly, I thought it was just gonna be in the United States, and before we knew it, like people all over the world wanted to be part of it. And it's just crazy, like, you know, adding people from the internet and then finally getting to meet them when I come out to like places like Poland. And yeah, when I came to Raceism, I was like really impressed. Like it's just like really good quality cars, a good variety, and I mean everything is on point, like the paint, fitment, everything. this dance is definitely getting really big. I mean, 5 years ago it wasn't that big. I mean, if you just dropped the car and it was low, you were cool. But nowadays you got to be fender the lip, and I mean it's definitely evolving, and I think it's for the better. And it's crazy. Like a lot of people just travel all over the world to go to all these stance shows. Like people came to Raceism from London and Russia and Switzerland and just all over the place, and it's really cool. And I know a couple people in the United States, like Brian Henderson from Rotiform, shipped his car out to Austria for Wörthersee, and I mean that's just awesome that people just go all over the world for the stance movement. And yeah, I mean I think it's really cool.
Biggest problem was police, so they started to sunken the wheels more offset. So that's the way. In Poland, I think it's not the biggest problem if you got some rub tires. So yeah, and in Germany it's the biggest problem. They want to drive low and don't want to fuck the fender, so they driving like 7-inch wide wheels and offset of 70 or something. But it's going back again, yeah? We're fighting against it.
Yes, y'all, you don't stop. KRS-One, what?
Some of the bigger events in the US are definitely like H2O. It's definitely growing. Every single year it gets bigger, and it's really cool because it started as just Euro, and then now it's accepting everyone. Like JDM and Euro just get along. Everyone just mutually respects each other, and I mean it's like a really close family. I want to say, like it's not really a competition. Like everyone just goes to just have fun and hang out with friends that you only get to see like once a year. So I think that's definitely what it's about. It's like friendship and, you know, car culture. And I was just recently in southern Wörthersee in Georgia. It was amazing. It's like a little Bavarian town in Helen, and everything looks like it's from Austria. So it's kind of like a little sampler of the real thing. And I'm looking forward to go to the real one maybe next year, so we'll see. And yeah, I drove like 10 hours to go there. And I took my Volkswagen R32, and it was a good drive and good times with good people.
Wiążą się jakieś fajne tutaj relacje między chłopakami z Niemiec, ze Szwecji, z innych krajów. Movement zaczyna się robić ogólnoświatowy. Bardzo mnie to cieszy, nie spodziewałem się tego, że tak będzie. Jest jakieś tam spełnienie marzeń, nawet marzeń, których nie miałem. Kolejna edycja stanę na głowie, żeby była pod dachem, w miejscu, które nie było jeszcze wykorzystane przez imprezy motoryzacyjne.